Assalamualaikum. I am Nilufar Yasmin. Hello, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are well and safe. I am your science teacher. Welcome to my online class. Dear students, today I discuss with you Chapter 8, The Universe. Please take your science book. Open page 56. Dear students, look at the sky. What do you see? You see sun and the clouds in the day sky. You see the moon and stars in night sky. When you look up at the night sky, you can see countless numbers of stars in the space from the earth with naked eyes. If you use a telescope, you can see these objects more clearly. A telescope makes far away objects seem larger. It helps us see further into space. Scientists use telescope to research on planets, stars, and galaxies. Dear students, in your textbook, page number 56, you can see our activity. Observing the moon. What to do? 1. Look at the night sky and observe the moon with adults. Make a table in your exercise book like the one shown below. Continue to observe the moon and to draw the shape of it every day for 2 weeks. Dear students, what is the moon? The moon is a space object that moves around the earth. I repeat it again. The moon is a space object that moves around the earth. It is a large sphere made of rock materials. It does not have its own light. When it reflects the sun's light, we can see the moon. From the earth, we can see hills, mountains and valleys on the moon with a telescope. Dear students, do you know? The moon is only one satellite of the earth. Dear students, now I discuss with you moon phases. What is the moon phase? The changing shapes of the bright part of the moon that we see are called the phases of the moon. I repeat it again. The changing shapes of the bright part of the moon that we see are called the phases of the moon. When we observe the moon in the night sky, the moon's shape looks a little different every night. The moon seems big and round on some nights. On other nights it looks small and half round shaped. The changing shapes of the bright part of the moon that we see are called the phases of the moon. There are 8 phases of the moon. The phases repeat in every 28 days. Dear students, you can see a picture of 8 phases of the moon in your textbook page number 57. Dear students, you can see the image of 8 phases of the moon. Upper of the image, new moon, right side, waxing crescent, then first quarter, then waxing gibbous, then full moon, then waning gibbous, then last quarter, then waning crescent. Here is 8 phases of the moon. Dear students, the distance from the moon on the earth is 3,84,400 kilometers. Light can travel at approximately 3 lakhs kilometers a second. So, light takes about 1.3 seconds to travel from the moon to the earth. A distance from the sun to the earth is about 15 crore km. Light takes about 8 minutes to travel from the sun to the earth. This means that we always see the sunlight that is emitted from the sun about 8 minutes ago. Dear students, if we were able to travel as fast as light, it would take 1,30,000 years to go across the Milky Way galaxy. Milky Way is one of the galaxies in the universe. According to Sir Eddington, on an average a galaxy has 10,000 crores of stars. The universe is still expanding. No one knows for sure about the size of the universe. However, we can get an impression how big the universe is from different scientific research. Astronomy is the study of the universe, such as stars, planets, and shape. Scientists use different technologies such as telescope to study the universe. Galileo invented an improved telescope that allowed him to see far into space. Using the telescope, he proved that the planets actually revolved around the sun. Scientists are now using space telescopes and are building a space station to study the universe. Dear students, in your next class I discuss with you the solar system. Please note down today's homework. Learn page 56 to 57. I hope you have finished your writing. Okay. If you have any inquiry, please contact with me. Thank you.